Hello, it is Wednesday, and it is a new weekly reading vlog. I'm starting this vlog very late. I was going to start it on Monday, but I didn't get any reading done Monday. I was just sort of like, I was really drained from the weekend, which should have been a sign, straight up. Because obviously I was at a festival all day Saturday, con all day Sunday, and then I was going to go see the Little Mermaid film on Monday, but I woke up and I was like, I just don't have the energy to travel all the way to the cinema and then sit in a cinema for 2 hours, 2.5 with adverts, and then travel all the way home. So I was like, nah. So what I did instead was put up the other one of my new bookcases that are replacing the old ones. These are deep. Like, look, there's space there. And I did the rearrange. I'm not too sure on these because I'm thinking these are all but 2 books on this shelf are ones that I've read and loved. This shelf, all but 3 are ones I haven't read. But they're all like my contemporary romances. But I think I'm going to swap these 2 shelves so my favourites are more visible. Haven't decided yet because that's effort. But my Addy shelf, or rather my Schwab shelf's there now. My manga, and that's there. I've got double stacked shelves down here, and I'm happy with it. I'm very happy. Like, let me just, I have different Funkos up here now. My Doctor Who Funkos are now on a bookcase outside of my room. So I've got my Eternals Funkos and then my 2 Vox Machina ones, and then I've got my classics here instead of there now. And then like, this is all like YA contemporaries. There's a few fantasies in there, but it's mostly YA contemporary, and then middle grade and YA contemporary. Just hardbacks and a couple of paperbacks, and you can't really see these, but more hardbacks mostly. But yeah, so I'm really happy at the moment, mostly with how it is. But yeah, that's basically what I did Monday. And then yesterday I did read. So I don't know if I actually updated you. Did I tell you I'd read volume 2 of the Star Wars? I read volume 2 of Star Wars, but I think that was last week, and I think I told you about that. But I read volume 3. It was a 4-star, really enjoying this, and volume 4 is now ready for me at the library, so I think that's going to be a June book. And I also last night finished The Shadowgate by L.L. McRae. This was a 5-star. I am so happy I read this, even if I'm annoyed at myself because I've read it so soon after release that I've now got to wait for book 3. But I cannot wait for book 3. This was amazing. I feel like I've not spoken much about it because I just sort of like got halfway through and then haven't been able to read it, and then binged the second half last night because I could not stop reading it. I loved how we got more of the dragon spirits in this one. We got more of them, like as in like we saw them more. And there were some twists that were like, yes, oh my God. And we met new characters in this book, and we got to see more of the old characters, and I love this series so much. This was so good. I'm so happy. So yeah, that was my May reading done. And that was the final book for my Royal Readathon TBR. And was it? No, it wasn't on my May the TBR I'll be with you. It was just on my Royal Readathon. But yeah, I am today, I think, because it's like 8 o'clock, I think I'm going to watch some Critical Role because it's been a while. It has been a while, and I'm really excited because I'm not starting another book tonight because it's the end of May. I'm going to give myself a day off. So yeah, that's basically my update. I'm not going to update you again today because there's no point, but I am ill. My throat is killing me. So talking for the amount of time I've been talking, because I've just filmed my wrap up and my haul, is probably not great. And I'm already 5 minutes into this clip. My throat is killing me. I'm not shocked, although I am actually a little bit. I spent an entire week with Ash whilst she was ill, and I didn't get ill. 2 weeks later, I spend a day at a festival in the outdoors, a day at con, and I get ill. Make it make sense. Although it's post-con cold, like, I'm not actually that shocked. But it's just like, I would like to not feel like someone is stabbing my throat, please, because it hurts. But that's basically the only update I have for you. But these are my shelves. I'm very happy. So yeah, I will catch up with you tomorrow when I'll have some reading updates because it's the first of the month. And I think, what book do I want to start with tomorrow? Do you know what? I think tomorrow I'm starting with a book that ain't even on my TBR. I'm going to start with the Little Tea Shop in Tokyo by Julie Kaplan because my audiobook hold at the library came in. So that's what I'm going to start with tomorrow, I think. So yeah, I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Thursday. I'm going to make this a very quick update because I don't feel well and I'm really tired. But it is the 1st of June and I am already smashing it with my reading. So I did read Volume 4 of Star Wars, the 2021, which is Crimson Reign. 4-star again, really enjoyed this one. I now don't know when I'm going to be able to continue this one because Volume 5 only just come out a few weeks back, so it's not available at my library yet, which makes me sad. So I'm going to keep a lookout for this one so I can continue. And then I started reading The Little Tea Shop in Tokyo. My audiobook hold for the library came through. I'm like 36% into this. Listened like on the way to work and everything. Really enjoying this one. I think it's going to be one of the mid ones, favourite wise. But really enjoying it so far. And then I read Volume 4 of So Kiss Killing the Children. This was a 5-star again. I really enjoyed the fact that this sort of like it's basically like a flashback. Like this whole volume is the main character and how she becomes part of the Order, and I really enjoyed it because it was so well done because there's a lot we need to know, and I think showing us this way, like actually showing us, is way better than just info dumping it into another volume. So seeing one that literally just goes back to the beginning was great. And of course it was a 5-star. Are we shocked? No. And then I did read the prologue of Swordcatcher. I have begun. It has begun. I'm very excited. Don't really have any thoughts yet, other than it's so far a really easy read, considering it's chunky and also the writing's really small. But I'm already very invested by Kel. So, yeah. That's basically it. I'm saying basically, that's like 4 books I'm updating you on, 2 of which are finished. And it's only the 1st of June. So yeah, I'm gonna go and hopefully get some sleep. Hello, it is Sunday. I have a good reason for not vlogging. I was ill, very much so. There was no way I had the energy to vlog. I was actually supposed to be at Liv's yesterday and today. It didn't happen. And you would think, because I was ill and at home, I would have got loads of reading done. I couldn't even tell you what I did, but it wasn't reading. I was hardly on TikTok. Didn't watch Critical Role. I couldn't tell you what I did. Today, however, I can tell you what I did. So today I read Volume 2 of Star Wars, Showdown on the Smuggler's Moon. This is the Jason Aaron one from like 2015 onwards. This one was a 4-star. Now the first one was a 5-star. And I think the reason this one's a 4-star is because I'm actually enjoying the Charles Soule 2020 branch more. And they're also 4 stars. But I'm preferring that more. And I like the art style of that one more than this one. I still do really like this one. But I don't know. I'm not enjoying it as much. But I will be continuing it. I need to see if Volume 3 is available on my library to put hold on or just borrow. So I'll be doing that later because I do want to continue it. I'm very much enjoying having my little like Star Wars graphic novels in between all my other books. And then Swordcatcher. I had the greatest intentions. I've read 6 more pages. I'm still on chapter 1, and I'm going to tell you right now, it is nothing on the book because I am very, very into this book. I just haven't had the motivation to read. Like, even reading a graphic novel was a struggle for me. I've just not been in the mood. But I'm hoping to read a bit more of this evening. I've got a bit of editing to do, but not much, because this week's vlog's very short, as you will be seeing right now. So yeah, I'm hoping to get some of this read tonight. Even if I can just get past the 100-page mark, I'll be happy. But I'm really enjoying it, and I'm really, really enjoying how, even though this is set in sort of like the fantasy world that it's set in, a lot of fantasy worlds are set in like olden times for us, like Victorian or before. And where like heirs are concerned, I really don't like the rules around it. But this, I am very much enjoying what Cassie has done here. And I feel like it's something she might have done in Shadowhunters if she wasn't staying true to the actual history. And I'm being really vague, and this is probably making absolutely no sense because I don't want to spoil it, obviously. This book ain't out till October. But I'm very much enjoying what she's doing here, and I'm looking forward to seeing how she goes forward with it. So yeah, I'm hoping to read more of this tonight, and you'll find out in next week's vlog. I will get this finished next week, I hope. But yeah, I have actually finished 3 books this month so far. So we're only on the 4th. I feel like I've just lied to you. I don't know if I'm going to get any of this read tonight because I've got some bits to do that I can just stick an audiobook on. So I might be sticking Tokyo Tea Shop on. But if I do that, I will most likely finish that, which will be my 4th book. So I'm like unintentionally reading a book for every day of the month so far. That is not going to last. I'll be shocked if that lasts further into the month. But for now, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I will either be reading Little Tea Shop in Tokyo or Swordcatcher tonight. We'll see. Maybe a bit of both. Who knows? But I'm going to wrap this vlog up now because I just want to get the rest of the vlog edited and like exported and everything so that it's done and I can turn my computer off. And I have just filmed a video and I'm really tired now. So I just want to curl up on the sofa and not have to think about talking again. So I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog. Really short. I'm sorry. Hopefully next week's will be better. I know I keep saying that. We'll see. But hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.